Good afternoon, my dear kids. Welcome back once again to this short tutorial video for class 7 students. And since we are doing we have done all the basics on the geometry, that is regarding all the lines and points and angles and all, and so from here onwards we'll be dealing with few sums related to geometry and all. Okay, in this chapter, in this video, we'll be dealing with few sums regarding the geometry. And so once again I would like to say, for those who haven't gone through the basics, please go through the basics, because the terms that we'll be using will be totally new terms for you, because since if you haven't gone through the basics, it will be difficult for you to understand. Okay, so please, those who haven't gone through the basics, first please go through the basics, then only it will be understandable for you. Okay, so in this video we'll be, as I've already said, we'll be dealing with the sums regarding geometry. So I've taken from exercise 14 and this first sum, that is find the complement. Now see, in the first question itself, the complement. So for those who have done the basics, they know what a complement means, isn't it? So actually, what does a complement mean? A complement means when we add two angles and the sum comes up as 90 degree, then those two angles will be known as complement to one another, isn't it? So here we have, for question number 2, we have is find the complement of 25 degree. So for 25 degree, now what should we add in 25 to get 90? Actually the question means that, isn't it? What should we add with 25 to get 90? So simple, I have done here, what I have done here is, for question number 1 I have written for 25 degree, see, complement of 25 is 90 minus 25, because we know that when we add two different angles and the sum comes as 90 degree, then those two angles will be known as complement to one another, isn't it? So that is why we have written here complement of 25 degree is 90 degree minus 25 degree, that is 65 degree. Now you can cross check your answer as well. See, when you add 65 and 25, how much will you get? You will get 90 degree, isn't it? Now these two angles will be known as complement to one another, isn't it? 25 and 65. So this is how it is done. Okay, and the second one we have is 90 degree. So what is the complement of 90? Now obviously 90 degrees actually is the right angle also, isn't it? We can call 90 as a right angle also. So, and we know that when two angles are added, if the sum comes 90, then that time those two angles are known as complement to one another. Now what should I add with 90 to get 90? So the answer is simple, 0. See what I have done here, 90 degree minus 90 degree, and I got 0. So the complement to 90 degree is 0 degree, or in other words you can say 90 degree plus 0 degree will give us 90 degree. So those two angles are complement to one another. Okay, now for question number 3, we have a small variation in question number 3 onwards. See, we got 68 degree. Now see, there's a small like apostrophe mark is given out there, isn't it? 48 like apostrophe. Now this apostrophe mark is actually, in our terms, in our language, that is in mathematical language, is known as minute. Okay, while we are dealing with angles, remember, while we are dealing with angles, this one apostrophe mark is actually known as minute. Okay, now as soon as the term minute comes, and what I want you to recall is, I want you to recall your knowledge about your watch, how you see and how you read the watch, your watch. Now see, in watch, what happens in a watch is, you have hours in a watch, in a minute, and you got seconds as well, isn't it? So similarly in here as well, in this portion, while dealing with angles, we will get degree, then minutes, and then seconds as well. Okay, so as in question number 3, we have 68 degree and 48 minutes. Now see, okay, now what I want you to show you here is, see, for 1 hour can be written as 60 minutes, isn't it? Simple, 1 hour can be written as 60 minutes, isn't it? And 1 minute can be written as 60 seconds. This is a general basic knowledge on how you read your watch, isn't it? 1 hour equals to 60 minutes and 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. So that is similarly, see, for 2 hours, why I have given you the example is, I want to show you something about this one. Okay, it's related to this the same question. Okay, for 2 hours, see, for 2 hours, can I write 2 hours as 1 hour 60 minutes? Is it okay to write 2 hours as 1 hour 60 minutes? Because 60 minutes is 1 hour, isn't it? Actually it means 1 hour and 1 hour. That means actually it's 2 hours, isn't it? 1 hour and 1 hour. 60 minutes means 1 hour, isn't it? What I have done here is I have simply written 2 hour in two different units. See, 1 hour and 60 minutes. Actually the thing is same, isn't it? 60 minutes means 1 hour. That is 1 hour, and 1 hour will give you 2 hours. So 2 hours. Okay. Now again, furthermore, what I have done here is I have used 3 units to represent 2 hours. See, how 3 units? For 2 hours, I can again write it as 1 hour. See, for 60 minutes, can I write 60 minutes as 59 minutes and 60 seconds? Because see, for 60 seconds, what does 60 seconds mean? 60 seconds means 1 minute, isn't it? So if you take 60 seconds as 1 minute plus 59 minutes will give you 60 minutes. Now 60 minutes means 1 hour, so 1 hour will give you 2 hours, isn't it? I hope you understood this one. Okay. So for 2 hours, if you have to use 3 different units to write 2 hours, it can be written as 1 hour, 59 minutes and 60 seconds. That's what I'm trying to teach you out here. Okay. Similarly, for 2 hours, if you want to represent 2 hours in 2 different units, you can write 1 hour and 60 minutes. Okay. So similar will be the case with the degree. Because see, the angles, they can sometimes be represented, most of the times they will be represented in degree. But sometimes, furthermore, they will be represented in minutes as well as seconds as well. Okay, you'll get to see in question number 4. See, in question number 4, we have 35 degree, 40 minutes and 45 seconds. Now see, how seconds has been written? With 2 apostrophe mark. Isn't it? Like 2 apostrophe, like apostrophe. Remember, it's not apostrophe. It's here in our language, we call it as second. For 2 apostrophe, it's second. For 1, it's minute. Okay. So okay, we need to find complement of 68 degree and 48 minutes. It's a bit messy, isn't it? So let's write it once more. 68 degree and 48 minutes. Okay. So we need to find complement of this. So what I have done here is, so similarly for 90 degrees, see, for 90 degree, can I write 90 degree as 89 degree and 60 minutes? As I have already said, for 60 minutes, it means 1 degree. Isn't it? Like 60 minutes, 1 hour. It means 60 minutes in here, while in angle 60 minute means 1 degree. Okay, so 60 minute 1 degree. See, for 90 degree I have written 89 degree and 60 minutes. Actually it's same thing, isn't it? 60 minutes in 1 degree, so 89 plus 1 will be 90. See, 90 degree. Now again, further 60 minute can be written as 59 minutes and 60 seconds as well. See, again the same thing. 60 seconds will give you 1 minute. So 1 minute, 59 minutes plus 1 minute will give you 60 minutes. So 60 minutes means, now say 1 degree, again 89 degree plus 1 degree, 90 degree. See. Okay. Okay, I hope you could understood this one. So see, our question was to find the complement of 68 degree and 48 minutes. So complement of 68 degree is 45 minutes. So all we need to do now is, since we got our question in 2 different units, so simple, you can use 90 degree for 2 different units. So that is what I have used. So see, so complement of 68 degree 48 minutes is 89 degree and 60 minutes. Now all you need to do is subtract, isn't it? So I have subtracted 68 degree and 48 minutes. So now the subtraction procedure is same. Okay, it's like simple subtraction. 10 minus 8 is 2. See, 5 minus 4 is 1. Okay, now 9 minus 8 is 1, and 8 minus 6 is 2. But remember, we are subtracting the minutes out here. So that is why I have written 1, 2 and minute. The symbol for minute, that is one like an apostrophe mark. And the second one, 9 minus 8 is again 1. So 8 minus 6 is 2, so 21 degree. So your answer is 21 degree and 12 minutes. Okay, so I hope you kids understood this part. Okay, now for the number 4th one, as I've already said, for 4th one we got angle represented in 3 different units, that is degree, minutes and seconds. So as I've already given you that for 90 degree it can be represented as 3 different units as 89 degree, 59 minutes and 60 seconds. Since we need to find a complement, isn't it? So the complement of 35 degree, 40 minutes and 45 seconds will be, see, for 3 different units, 89 degree, 59 minutes and 60 seconds I have used. Actually it means same thing, 90, isn't it? So minus 35 degree, 40 minutes and 45 seconds. Now simple subtraction I have done here. So, and got my answer as 54 degree, 19 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay. Okay. Similarly, for supplementary, we have given you this is because in your second question you need to find the supplement of another. Now say first again for supplement, what we know about supplement? Supplement, we know that the sum has to be 180 degree, isn't it? So again the same thing, that is 180 degree can be represented in two different units as 179 degree and 60 minutes. Okay, do you agree with this? I guess you agree, isn't it? 179 degree and 60 minutes, because minutes, as I've already means degree. Okay, so 60 minutes means 1 degree. Okay, so again, while representing supplementary, that is 180 degree in three different units, we can write it as 179 degree, 59 minutes and 60 seconds. Okay, so in your next question there are few angles given in terms of some are directly given in just in degrees, some are given in degree and minutes, and some are given in degree, minutes and seconds, and you need to find a supplementary. Okay, so the procedure is same. I hope you kids can solve it. Okay, that will be your homework. Okay. Okay, so now moving on to the next question. For the next question we have is find the angles if two supplementary angles are in the ratio. We got a word problem out here. See, find the angles when if two supplementary angles are in the ratio. So as I've already said before also, and I'm telling you this time as well, whenever you see a ratio in a sum, in a word problem especially, whenever you see a ratio, first of all assume it as a whole number. That's what I've taught you before as well, isn't it? Whenever you see a ratio in a word problem, you have to assume the ratio as a whole number at first. And how will you do that? Simply by using a variable with the ratio. So see, our question is find the angles if two supplementary angles are in the ratio 5:7. So what I have done here, I have assumed the angles are given in ratio. So here I have assumed it as a whole number, a whole angle. See, using a variable, let the angles be 5x and 7x. Okay, now according to the question, what we know is two supplementary angles are in the ratio. We are told that those two angles are supplementary angles. So what does supplementary angle means? That is the sum of those two will be 180 degree, isn't it? So that is why I have written, see, according to the question we have 5x plus 7x equals to 180 degree. Now see, from geometric portion we went to linear equation in one variable. See the concept. See, that is why the basics are important. Okay, so now this question has turned to a linear equation one variable, isn't it? Even though it remains a geometric question, but now it has to use the support of linear equation one variable. So how will you solve that? Simple, by taking variable on one of the sides and constant on one of the sides, isn't it? So that is why, see, 5x plus 7x like term, so I have added it. It will give us 12x equals to 180 degree. Now 12 and x relation is multiplication. I think you know the basics and all, isn't it? Multiplication goes to the side, becomes division. So 180 degree divided by 12 will give you 15. So we need to find the angles. Remember, we need to find the angles as well. And here what we have done is we have just simply found the value for x. What we have assumed our angle as, see, let the angles be 5x and 7x. We have assumed our angle as 5x and 7x. So therefore, so what are we supposed to do? Therefore we need to find the angles as well. So therefore the angles are 5x. The relation is multiplication. We know that. We got the value of x as 15. So 5 into 15, that is 75 degree. And 7x, that is 7 into 15 and 105. Now see, if you add 75 and 105, you will get 180 degree, isn't it? That means we got a correct answer because we are dealing with supplementary angles. Okay? Okay. Now moving on to the next one, what we have here is two complementary angles are in the ratio. Now again, for complementary angles, what we know is that the sum has to be equal to 90 degree, isn't it? And again the sum is given in terms of ratio, see? So that is what I have assumed first. I have assumed our angles as whole numbers. So that is what I have written, see, let the angles be 2x and 7x. Now according to the question, what we know is for complementary angles the sum will be equal to 90 degree. So I have given, according to the question, 2x plus 7x equals to 90 degree. Okay, so but now here I haven't done the sum, and this part is for you to be done. Okay, so what you are gonna do, you are gonna find the value of x and the angles as well. Okay, because we need to find the angles as well. Okay, this is what you need to complete in your copy. Okay. Similarly, moving on to the next question we have here is question number 5. If 4x plus 28 degree and x minus 8 degree are supplementary angles. 4x plus 28 degree and x minus 8 degree are supplementary angles. That means these two angles are supplementary angles. Remember, supplementary means the sum will be 180 degree, isn't it? Now we need to find x. We need to find the value of x. So simple, according to the question, supplementary means what? As I've already said, the sum will be equal to 180 degree, isn't it? The angles were given. So simple, I have done what I have done here is 4x plus 28 plus x minus 8 equals to 180 degree. Remember, in this sum we just need to find the value for x. See, the question states find x, not the angles. Now I have plotted the equation. All you need to do is solve it and find the value of x. No need to find the angles. Okay, simple, solve the linear equation, get the value of x, that's it. Okay. So the last question for today we have here is, say an angle is 30 degree less than 3 times its complement. An angle is 30 degree less than 3 times its complement. Find the angle. So we need to find the angle. The condition is given as an angle is 30 degree less than 3 times its complement. See, the word problems, what are you supposed to see? I know that it's a bit difficult for you to understand the word problems, because see, for word problems your basic has to be very clear and you need to know what they are trying to tell you, as well as you have to understand the terms as well. See, the question states here an angle is 30 degree less than 3 times its complement. Okay, so find the angle. Our question is to find the angle. So what I have done here is let the angle be x, and since we are talking about its complement as well, so I have assumed its complement to be 90 minus 6. Why I have assumed this at 90 minus 6? Because see, we have already done all the basics. Whatever the angle may be, its complement will be simply 90 minus the same angle, isn't it? So that's what I have done here. See, let the angle be x and its complement be 90 minus 6. Now according to the question, what we have is an angle is, see, the angle is defined as, how it is defined as, it's 30 degree less than 3 times its complement. If you go with 3 times of complement and subtract with 30 degree, then angle will be equal. See, that's what I have done here. X equals to 3 into its complement, 3 times its complement. So its complement is 90 minus 6. So 3 times 90 minus 6 minus 30 degree. So minus 30 degree. Now what I have done here is all the basic of linear equation. Once I have plotted the equation, all you need to do is, once you plot the equation, it will go to the basic for linear equation one variable, isn't it? So that is what I have done here. 3 into 90 is 270. 3 into minus 6 is minus 3x minus 30. See, now I guess you know the procedure and all, isn't it? Now variable to one of the sides, minus 3x went to the other side, became plus. See, 270 minus 30 degree remained on the right hand side. So 3x plus x, it's 4x, equals to 270 minus 30 is 240. Now 4 and x, the relation between them is multiplication. So 4 goes to other side as division. Now we got the value of x as 60 degree. Okay, so since in this one we needed to find the angle, simple, just one of the angles, so our answer is 60 degree. Okay, I hope you kids have understood the lesson. Okay, stay tuned in for more updates and videos. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye.